It's showtime.
Who are these socials?
Taking down the other podcasts one by one.
Who are these socials?
That clip is why people make fun of you.
With Karl
This is all just for the radio.
and Blind Mike.
We don't have business to take care of.
Who are these
We are
socials?
the number one podcast on the internet today.
W-A-T-S.
Welcome to yet another episode of WATS, the show thousands of people come to learn the age-old question, why do women put garbage cans in the bathroom you're not supposed to use? All right, that one we might not get to the bottom of, but we can answer the question, what's the deal with social media? If you can find a show that knows more about social media, tag me on Twitter and watch how little I care. I'm your host, Karl Hamburger. With me, as always, is Mike Geary, a.k.a. Blind Mike. What's up, Mike?
Hello, everybody. If I could start, I just wanted to remind everyone of two things that we should say at the top more often. First is, if you usually watch us live, make sure you subscribe. We're everywhere now, so you can go to my website, Karl's website, whoarethese.com, or blindmike.net to find the Who Are These Socials RSS feed. And the other thing I want to remind people of is that Karl's gang of traveling thugs are getting awfully expensive. So if you could super chat us, that would be a
All
big...
right, that's the part we don't say out loud, Mike. Come on. Killing me over here. You no comment on the decorative garbage can in the bathroom incident? You don't want to address that right now?
Decorative garbage can.
Oh, see, I went too deep for you. I had a feeling that might happen.
This is a very deep... Boy, this is a Blind Mike fan I'm talking to.
Yeah, wow.
That's a way
Watch
back
out.
reference.
Some people are saying that I won't read super chats, or maybe they're saying I can't read super chats. In that case, you're thinking of my co-host, because I will read every super chat that comes in, and I'll even interrupt my blind co-host in a very rude manner to read it, starting with Sean for $1.99. Super Chat Thursday. That's right. It is Super Chat Thursday, Sean. Thank you for the $2. Much appreciated. Hey, Mike, I got good news for you.
Tell me.
Last week, we played some new jingles from the Junk Food King.
Yes.
And I think our only complaint was the length of the jingles.
That was... Yes, right. They were a little wordy.
So he went ahead and shortened some of them for us. So I just want to play those for you real quick. This is
right.
good. He took our feedback in stride. I appreciate that.
Karl Hamburger, you've been down too long in your Facebook feed. Oh, what's becoming of thee?
11 seconds and we're out. Perfect. Love it.
All right. Not bad.
This is the new Reddit jingle.
Who are these losers using Reddit? What is it? Reddit!
That might be a perfect jingle right there.
All right.
That's
You're winning
well
me over
done.
now. See, it's amazing what editing does. Now I'm enjoying them.
Yes. See, that's
know?
I was enjoying them before, Mike. Jesus Christ. You get people putting in all this work for your show. You don't even appreciate it. I do.
If we're not going to
I'm not
demand
like
perfection, what's the point? You know?
All right. Before it goes too far away, I want to thank 3 Diddy for the $5. Read my super chat. You got it, 3 Diddy. Thanks, buddy. I like that guy's just admitting that he doesn't care what he says, just as long as we acknowledge it.
I just want you to prove that you'll read them.
I
feel like
will.
you're doing.
I do read every super chat, unless I miss it. All right, here's our new Twitter jingle.
Look at this tweet now.
Perfect.
There we go. All right.
You definitely can't beat that. And then the last jingle I'm going to play is going to get us into the first segment of our show.
I'll stop the show and watch YouTube.
That's right. We're going to go to YouTube and King Cobra, a guy that we've been paying attention to a little bit.
Yeah.
He decided
tell
to
you
do
what.
some stand-up for us.
I've started to like King Cobra because I feel like of the people we've found, particularly out like these streamers on YouTube,
Yeah.
he's the most not necessarily in on the joke, but like okay with the joke.
Well, he's got nowhere else to go, Mike.
Yeah, but like you see a lot of
Yeah.
these people. I mean, look at Stuttering John. And also, his stand-up is a lot better than John's, too. So I like him for a couple reasons.
That's a good point. But yeah, it's like saying like Chris Chan is cool with that. It's like, I don't know that Chris Chan has a choice in the matter, but
All right, fair enough.
Christina Marie with $10. Please say happy birthday to Kyle. Your parents are here. They would like that. Happy birthday to my nephew, Kyle.
Oh.
And thank you
Happy
very
birthday.
much. Thank you for the super chat. And I guess, hi, Mom and Dad. I had 3 Diddy also says happy birthday, Kyle. Everyone's getting in on it. This
We will function as a cameo, by the way. Just ask us to wish happy birthdays and whatever you...
This show is literally turning into Facebook somehow. All right. Let's get right into that. This is some hilarious jokes. It's labeled Dirty Stand-Up from King Cobra JFS. Take it away.
Tell you what, did you hear about the application, the extrapolate application? Yeah, because calling it the masturbation application would have been too obvious. Huh, I tell you what, I know I'm going through a dry spell. My toilet's getting more ass than I do.
All right, that's a stolen joke right there.
That's what I love about it is because the first joke is utter gibberish.
Yeah, right. It's nonsense.
Extrapolation, masturbation. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
I don't know.
And then he goes with like a street joke. So he's
I
working
like
on
his
levels
style,
you don't
though.
understand.
I do like a style of the I'll tell you what style. You know, it kind of harkens back in the day. I'll tell you what. I came from a real tough neighborhood. I put my hand in some cement and I felt another hand. I'll tell you what. I drink too much. The last time I gave a urine sample, it had an olive in it. I'll tell you what. I remember the time I was kidnapped and they sent a piece of my finger to my father and he said he wanted more proof. I'll tell you what. Those are Rodney jokes.
King Cobra doesn't get enough respect, I always say.
All right. Yeah, it's the problem. I get no regard. No regard.
Came back home from a dinner date from Taco Bell the other night, and I was just like, oh, I'm loaded. As soon as I walk into the apartment, I'm like, I gotta take a shit. Honey, I'm home.
All right, so that joke I don't get. But
I'll tell you what, though.
Yeah, go ahead.
We met our guy Pete Gershio last week, the guy that
Yep.
adds the laughter in to
Yep.
the TikTok videos. And this is what he doesn't understand is you don't need that. I'm laughing hysterically at these King Cobra jokes. And not only is there no audience laughing, there's no punchlines. There's no
Right.
discernible point to them. But I like
Right. But what I like, though, is he says, you know, I came home from Taco Bell and I think a huge shit. Honey, I'm home. And that's a great joke. But then it also connects to the next joke.
Yes.
Very well. This is how you know this guy is a pro.
And they say men are pieces of shit. And I'm like, boy, that's going to be hard to flush down the toilet. I'm a pretty big dude.
King
Good one.
Cobra, you
Say
dog.
men are pigs? Well, how come I don't taste like bacon? What's up with that, huh? Shit.
I mean, we don't know what you actually taste like, sir, but
That's his
Take their
Hot
word for
Pockets. That's the one people are cheering
Oh,
for. Come
yes,
on,
yes.
King.
dramatic pause.
What's that?
He's thinking of his next joke, I think.
Oh, Jesus.
A long dramatic pause.
Did you hear about Jack Daniel's sister?
No.
Yeah. Her first name was Jill. Jill off.
What?
Yeah. Slam some Jack and Jill off. That could be a fucking t-shirt, people. That needs to be a t-shirt.
Wouldn't Jack's name be off?
Right. Well, Jill off doesn't make any sense. And why would you slam some Jack and Jill off? That doesn't sound like a good t-shirt to me.
There's something though that I thought of and that's when he was paused for that long.
Yeah.
They used to say like Patrice would revel in the pauses. Like he could command a room just with silence.
Right.
And I feel like King Cobra sort of had the opposite effect, given the fact that I had no idea what was happening.
I know. I felt like I needed
I
to
thought I
say
got kicked
something.
out of the show.
I felt like I needed to say something just so you knew that I was staring at King Cobra trying to figure out what he's going to say next. Because that was a pregnant pause right there. For sure.
And by the way, for anyone wondering, like if you just go to King Cobra's channel, those are apropos of nothing. There's nothing
Right.
like, hey, I'm trying out stages. Once in a while, he will pop in with some stand-up. There's never an explanation to it, and he moves on with his day.
Well, the reason why I brought up the fact that my toilet's getting more ass than I am was ripped off is that obviously every other joke he wrote. So it's really bizarre that he stole a joke and threw it in the middle, and the rest of it's utter garbage.
I like imagining him with the pencil in his hand, just at his desk, like, I got to fill this extra 9 seconds.
Yeah, maybe it was parallel thinking. You know what?
That's
I shouldn't say that he ripped that one off. He might just be that good. All right. Mike, let's head over to Reddit.
Who are these losers using Reddit? What is it? Reddit!
All right.
What a great jingle.
Over on Reddit, we have man goes crazy during street interview. This man is standing in front of the Hard Rock Cafe on Yonge Street in Toronto, a place I've been many a time. And for some reason, some woman with a microphone and a camera is interviewing him. I don't know why.
Interviewing is a stretch because listen to the question.
Right. Yeah, good point. So the first question really sets him off. She never gets a second. She never gets a second question in on this one.
What's your name?
My name? Oh, let me tell you my name. I'm confused because, like we're supposed to believe in the ministry, right? So is the church and state supposed to be separate? I'm confused because I never went to school, right? Is a confused person get a resolution? I don't understand. You see, when you go like that, right, you have a cross, 2 sticks, right? And that's how I felt when I was in Waterloo. Because when I walked in Waterloo and smiled at people, they treated me like a vampire. They used the cross and they went like this by not smiling at me.
The question was, what's your name?
Yeah, I know. In his defense, that question triggers me too. What's my name? Well, I didn't go to school, so maybe I don't know what my name is.
Waiting to find out how to address him.
And I like too that the woman holding the microphone, this attractive woman standing next to him, is nodding her head like, yes, that's a good point too. Yeah, right. Church and state. Right. Yeah.
You were at Waterloo, you say.
I'm following. Yeah, that all makes sense. All right. So far, he hasn't been like crazy. He's not making the best of points, but just seems like a regular, man on the street interview. This is where it starts to get a little crazy.
In Toronto, hey, hi guys. You know me, Steve Spiros, easygoing. Those who know me, I'm a nobody. You understand? And you can't kill a person with no body. So why am I afraid? I'm not afraid. I'm afraid of the boogeyman. Who's the boogeyman? You figure it out.
I like that little thing too. Why am I afraid? I'm not afraid. I am afraid of the boogeyman. Who's that? I don't know. You tell me.
This is, by the way, just a reenactment of Chad Zumock's next interview, I think. Is what
yeah, I think so.
Oh, you think I'm afraid?
Oh, yeah. Well,
Chad,
you're
we just
the one
asked for your name.
I'm not nervous. You're nervous. I don't want to be friends with Anthony. I'm glad I'm not.
You figure it out. I'm getting out of here. I'm going back to Waterloo where the vampires hang out. And I'm going to wear my sunglasses at night. You know why? Because women show their tits, have short skirts, and then they feel violated when I look at them.
Okay. That's the first good point he made right there.
That sentence is really the only reason I sent you the video, honestly.
Okay, good. Because I'm not following this at all. And then when he said that, I was like, yeah, what is up with that? I mean, if you're going to wear a shirt like that, I'm going to look. What's your problem?
Imagine the mental state you have to be in for a young lady to walk up to you and say, hey, what's your name? And you go on a 3 to 4 minute rant that ends with, and these sluts don't like when I look at them.
I have to say, though, if this guy is auditioning for the high school play, he's getting the lead part. Like, if this is just a monologue that he put together.
The way he captures your attention, it
yeah.
truly is something to
He's
behold.
executing it well. All right. This is going to get crazy in a second here, I think.
Why? Because I have sunglasses on and I'm weird. I'm from Humberside. I'm sorry if I made a fool of Humberside, but all those people who called me a sleepwalker, I woke up Now I'm going back to sleep because I'm going to be committed in an isolation room because I'm going to go back to the ministry and allow them to perceive me as I am, a fuck up. Goodbye. Hey, Toronto the good.
I like that he's like, all right, I'm out of here, everybody. You know, he does this. Who's coming with me? He does that whole thing, and then immediately walks right back. Like, all right, let's keep talking.
Wait, I have to know. What is your name?
Yeah, I don't think we ever get to the bottom of that one on this. She's not much of a reporter.
Fuck up. Goodbye. Hey, Toronto the good. Look at this square. It was a shithole when I worked here. Now it looks like New York, Manhattan.
Which is also a shithole, sir. Just FYI.
Yeah, it used to be a place where they were beating up Asians in the streets. Now look at it.
Yeah, now look at it. It's great.
Where are the bums? There's no bums here.
There's I've been exactly where he's standing. There's bums everywhere. What are you talking about?
Toronto doesn't have bums. But Waterloo, they're creating bums. They created me. Why? I don't know. Maybe it's the church. Talk to the Pope. He knows everything.
Yeah, well, he's not getting back to my email, so we have you here, sir. Will you please answer our questions?
What are you talking to me for? Talk to the fucking Pope.
Talk to the Pope. That's one of my favorite things. I'm going to start using that when people ask me questions that I want to answer. I don't know. Talk to the Pope.
Talk to the Pope, because the
Talk
face
to the
don't
Pope.
want to hear it.
He knows everything. I had it. I'm gonna die. How can you die when you're dead? Oh, wait a second. I'm gonna be crucified, right?
All right. He just ripped his shirt open.
I'm not gonna.
See, this is great. He rips his shirt open, and I think that this woman here, who's a young woman, is probably thinking like, okay, this is gonna go south. So he recognizes that he's being crazy, and he catches himself here, and this is where he calms down after ripping his shirt open.
I'm not gonna raise my voice.
Okay.
Because I'm committed to the Lord. I love you.
I love you.
Unless you think I'm crazy, I'm not. I just love God. That's all there is to it.
As you can tell by my calm speaking voice now, I'm certainly not an insane man.
Nathan Diaz thinks that might be Cardiff. You might be right about that.
I know who he is, and that's the next mayor of Toronto. He's got my vote.
Yeah. Can't do worse than Rob Ford. It makes sense.
They
CMOS,
might be in a drought. They need another entertaining guy like that.
they do. CMOS 4044 with €5 coming in.
Oh.
Love the new Isotopes tracks. Make Thang Cardiff collab happen.
Oh.
Yes, I'm going to keep asking. All right. Cardiff says no. That's not him. All right. If you say so.
You think Cardiff's
Cardiff.
afraid to collaborate with you?
No, I don't think he's afraid to collaborate with me. In fact, I think we're going to have a guitar off. Someone sent me a note because voicemailers were asking who's the better guitarist, me or Cardiff.
Yeah.
And someone said that the way that we needed to have a guitar off is to make guitar faces. And then people can judge who makes the better guitar face. And I don't think that's fair because the potato's going to win that.
Yeah. Count me out for that one, but it does sound like a lot of fun.
Well, yeah. You will not be on the panel of judges for that one. Don't worry. All right, let's keep on Reddit. We got a break-in gone wrong, and this is insane.
So you think this is real, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, good. Because when I watch this stuff now, I'm like, they're probably going to tell me I'm getting duped, but this seems very real.
Oh, dude, if this is, I'd be very surprised if this was fake.
All right, good.
But all right, well, let's check it out.
This is wild.
Yeah,
This is the wrong fucking house! Go away! This is not your house! Get the fuck away! This is not your fucking house! Go away! What the fuck?
Fucking fight! I want my money for money now.
This is not.
All right. So the guy was filming out the window, yelling at these people not to come into his house.
Right.
And then as he's looking out the window, he hears his door get smashed down. It looks over and goes, what the fuck? This guy just broke into the house by breaking through the door.
Yeah, so obviously the video just starts. We have no other context. There seems
Yeah.
to be a dispute between, I assumed when I started the video, these two gentlemen.
You're right.
Not the right house. This is not the right house.
Shit, where is he?
Who are you looking for?
Where is he?
Who are you looking for?
Bullshit, where is he? All right, you got me. It is the right house. He's in the other room. Like, what did he think he was going to answer that?
Oh, I didn't think you'd question me. Well, you've passed my test.
Damn it.
Get out here now.
Who are you looking for?
Where is he?
Let's go. The cops will handle it. Let's go.
Where is he?
I have
Who?
you on video.
Who?
Hey, I gotta say, that's advice that probably
I don't
should've
have a
happened
brother.
20 minutes ago.
Right, yeah, the cops will handle it. Yes.
We'll handle it. It's too late now, lady.
Yeah, you've just broken into someone's house. The cops will handle it. Yes, correct.
Now, most definitely.
And then they're pointing at this guy who they've never met before and yelling, "Your brother." And he's going, "I don't know what you're talking about."
He's like, gee, in this situation, this is how much confidence I lack. I'd be thinking like, do I have a brother that knows this guy? Is that
Yeah,
possible?
right, exactly. We think about this.
Where is he?
I have
Who?
you on video.
Who?
Where is
Your
he?
brother.
Your brother.
I don't have a brother. I don't have a
You
brother.
might be at the wrong house.
Who are you looking for?
What's his name?
I love her realization right there. She's like, "We might be at the wrong house."
Holy shit! This guy might be telling the truth.
Yeah, this guy might not just be playing dumb. I don't know. He's a pretty good actor if he is.
Haley,
What's his name?
I am so sorry.
Hold on.
He hit my door.
All right, what I love about this is this guy transitions from crazy lunatic ready to kill everyone to rational adult very quickly.
Jeez. Boy,
As
do
he
I feel
realizes
silly.
he just broke into the wrong house. Also, he's looking around, he's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, hold on a second, guys. Let's all calm down. It's like, you're the one who's crazy. What do you mean let's all calm down?
Hey, let's all get a hold of ourselves.
Yeah, right. Guys, come on.
I go over to the fucking car.
We have been here the entire time. We have not left the house.
And I'll pay for this. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Who are you looking for?
Come here. Come outside. I'm sorry.
I'm not coming
No,
outside.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
Stay.
This guy just broke through the front door and he says, "I'm sorry, come outside." No.
I
The answer to
couldn't
that is
figure-
definitely not.
Why does he want him to go outside with him at that point?
I don't
couldn't
know.
Figure that out.
That's bizarre, for sure.
Away, please. Who are you
This
looking
might-
for?
it might
This is not.
be-
This is the wrong house. I'm sure.
I'll pay for it.
Okay. What's your name?
What's his name? What's his name? Waylon.
We do not know anybody with that name.
Oh my God. Oh my God, you're at the wrong house. They said that he gave this address.
This is the wrong address.
I am so sorry.
We do not know anyone with that
I'll be
address.
so scared.
Here,
He
take
ran my
money.
daughter
Here.
over with a
This guy's literally pulling cash out of his pockets now.
Hey, listen.
Like a mafia boss. Like, I'll take care of this. Don't worry about it. Here you go.
Don't make
Little
me
something
feel like an
extra, too.
asshole. You know that it's custom when a man breaks the wrong door down, you come outside to settle it. Don't you understand how this
Oh,
works?
here, take money.
I don't want money. We just want you to leave.
I'm so
Take it. I'm
sorry.
sorry. Take it. I'm
He
sorry.
gave your address.
He gave me your address.
Well, I don't even live
I
here.
am so sorry.
Why
You
would you
100
not
bucks will pay for
have
that.
the police
100
come
bucks will
and
pay
We
for that.
have the police.
I don't think so.
The police.
We have the police.
I like whoever
Can
that
you
lady
just-
is, by the way, being like, hey, why don't you use common sense, you two?
You guys seem like you're a little worked up tonight.
Are we not past that at this point? Why didn't you call the cops?
200. There's 200. I'm sorry.
Can you just give us your name or your phone number?
Yeah, Robert.
Yeah, give me. You just want me to pay for it? I'll pay for it.
I don't know what's going on.
Contractor.
I'm a
He gave us
contractor.
your.
I'll pay
I
for
am
it.
so
He gave
sorry.
this
Please do
address.
not do this. This is illegal. We could take legal action against
I
you.
understand it.
Please-
He came in my house. He ran
Please
my
just
daughter
leave.
over.
Please just
He
leave.
ran-
He ran my daughter over? Is that what he said?
I guess so. It seemed very odd, and that's why I wasn't sure what the fuck was going on, because the woman alluded to that too. Like, they kept saying someone hit their daughter. And so at first I thought it was physically, like, with their fists.
Yeah.
But it seems like, it was a hit and run accident or something.
Because I also thought that he said he ran my dog over, but I couldn't figure out if it was dog or daughter. Anyway.
I am so
He gave
sorry.
this
Please do
address.
not do this. This is illegal. We could take legal action against
I
you.
understand it.
Please-
He came in my house. He ran
Please
my
just
daughter
leave.
over.
Please just
He
leave.
ran
That
my
is so
daughter
Please just
over.
leave.
To the
You think I
Please
don't
just
know
leave.
that? Don't you see the
Please just leave.
$18 I'm handing him?
Please just leave. Thank you.
Oh my god.
The damage to the door is pretty incredible.
I'm so happy that
pile
man
of
did
rubble.
not have a
That's going to cost more than the $200 that he threw down to fix. I have a feeling.
I like imagining that couple getting back in the car and just saying like, well, we probably butchered that one, huh? Hey, you know what? That one's on us. We'll take the loss.
We were not our best today, but that's okay. There's always a tomorrow.
You know what? We're going to regroup. We're
Yep.
going to find the actual guy.
Today we're going to take an L, but that's okay. We'll live to fight another day. Somebody in the comments under here posted a GIF of the Kool-Aid man busting through the wall. I felt like it was the same kind of thing because he came in there. He's just like, ah, where is he? He's like, oh, shit. Nope, sorry. And he like slowly backs up. My bad. Who's going to pay for that?
I do love picturing the pep talk. He's like, listen, the next time we break a door, we're going to be certain it's the guy's house. That's just plain and simple.
Right.
We've learned from this.
CMOS 4044 with another €2. Me typoed, me dumb. Thang should in fact read that. That makes more sense.
Don't be
And
yourself.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't figure that out on the fly. That's my bad. All right, one more while we're still on Reddit. This guy is something else, man. This guy is not doing a lot for black men.
I just like this guy's logic. I think he has good sound reason.
No, he does have good sound logic, but I don't think he's helping the cause, if I'm being honest.
I got 7 kids and 7 baby mamas. Now, for the past few days, I've been going live telling my story, speaking my truth. And a lot of women having an issue calling me a deadbeat because I tell them I was being irresponsible, yet not wearing protection. But I always tell these women that I got pregnant that I do not want to be a father to these children. And I offer to pay for the abortion. Majority of...
Well, what a gentleman.
It sounds like they've got it pretty good. They know what they're in for.
So what is the problem then if he offered
I
to
don't get
pay for the abortion? What a gentleman.
Offer to pay for the abortion. Majority of times they'll either take the abortion or they'll take a plan B. But only these 7 have kept these children. But the crazy thing about
only these 7. I have 7 kids with 7 different women. Thank God it's only 7.
The Magnificent 7, the elite.
Holy shit. How many of them got the abortion? Wow. This guy's putting up fucking numbers. And I'm sorry, I don't recognize him. Which NBA star is this? I'm not even familiar with this guy.
It's amazing to be that potent because when you think of the amount of couples that want to have a child and really struggle through it and will
they
pay
try for
tens
months
of
and
thousands of
years.
dollars for all kinds of shit. This guy's dumping loads at everyone and first try.
is they want me to be responsible for some children I told them I did not want. So for some years now, some of them been trying to get in contact with me, access denied, because I don't really know why you're trying to get in contact with me.
He doesn't know why they're trying to get in contact with him. I don't know, maybe because you're the father of their kid? I don't know.
I gotta say though, he's being pretty upfront. My dad wasn't necessarily always around, but he kind of put on a face like he wanted to be, a father.
Yeah.
This guy is being honest about who he is. He's like, listen, I don't want this, as he points to the kid he never wanted.
But does he, this is my question though. When he's with the woman to begin with, does he say, I don't want to be a father and I also hate pulling out? Does he explain that to these women or is it after the fact?
I gotta say, he sounds like a no frills kind of guy. I bet he does.
I done told you I did not want them kids. So don't expect me to be responsible financially, emotional, spiritually, mentally, or physically with some kids I do not want. And I don't give a fuck what nobody think about it. You're not going to force children up on me. Yeah, we both made the decision to lay down and have intercourse. We both was irresponsible.
He is a hopeless romantic. The way he talks.
About the decisions we made that night. Yeah, I could have pulled out, but I didn't. And I ain't care to pull out because I'm not the one that's going to have to carry a baby for 9 months.
Sir, it's not just the 9 months. I like that he's like, look I didn't pull out, so you got 9 months of a burden, but then after that,
9-month inconvenience.
It's really just the beginning, I would say, but okay.
It's the woman. In my opinion, women should be more careful on who they sleep with.
Well, yeah, I agree with that, sir. That's definitely true. Who's the asshole? Me or the chick who actually let me fuck her? I mean, what do you guys think?
What I love about this video is that what it represents, and that's this guy saying, like, listen, ladies, it has been exhausting trying to get this message through to each and every one of you.
Yeah,
so I'm just going to post something on
one
the internet.
blanketed video for all of you.
You all get it finally. This is not false advertising.
Does this guy get laid more or less after this video goes public? That's my question.
That's very interesting. I bet he'll find some suitors that never would have known about him before.
Chef Lewis, $5. Thank you, Chef Lewis.
My man.
Geary,
Thank you, sir.
what did you have for dinner tonight?
I had pasta.
Good for you, buddy.
Thanks.
Because you're going to be like, one of my baby mamas trying to find me so I can financially support a kid I done told her or them I did not want. Another thing is, these just jump offs. These the type of women that I ain't even had to do nothing for. The bare minimum, but they gave me access to their body, and they think I want to be a father to a child for one of them? Wait, I don't even have no type of love for these women. How do they expect me to love these children?
Well, maybe because those children are your sons and daughters, sir.
Another great point, though.
You don't have to love the mother. I know a lot of people who fall out of love with the mom of their kids, but they still love their children.
You just don't. Carl's not a real man like me.
Yeah,
And this guy.
right.
He just
You're
doesn't
right.
get
Good
it.
point.
These little brats are half these sluts that have such
Right.
loose morals that they take loads from this guy. I don't want that kid either, frankly.
Yeah, it's almost like that old saying, like any club that'll have me, I don't want to be a part of.
Yes.
Yeah. He's like, if you let me fuck you and finish inside of you without a condom on, I want nothing to do with you ever again or your dumb kids.
The man's logic is iron tight.
Yeah, good point. Can't argue with it, can you?
Before y'all say, oh, he irresponsible, he a deadbeat, he don't take accountability. Yeah, I do. I just don't give a fuck. You ain't gonna force these children on me when I told you I ain't want them. Yeah, I can offer to pay for abortion, but at what point can I force a woman to go get an abortion? I cannot. A woman say,
He said, at what point can I force a woman to get an abortion? And I would call him out for the grammatical error, but I think in this case, he's right.
He is right, yes. And he's,
Yeah,
he's
women.
very riled up, Carl. Let's not get too much into the details, you know?
Fair
he's
enough.
passionate.
Yes, that's a good point.
body, my choice, but I say it's my life, my choice. Before y'all try to stitch this shit and be like, black man this, black man that, I don't give a fuck. I really don't.
Damn
Now,
straight,
Mike,
brother.
hear me out. This is not the video I would post on my Tinder profile. But, you know, then again, I've been out of the game for a long time. So maybe this works now. I'm not sure.
I would. You let them know what they're in for.
Yeah, right. I was very straight with them up front.
No condoms. I'm leaving it in. And then I'm not worrying about it.
Your Tinder name is Pullout Game Week? Yes, that is. All right. Let's head over to TikTok.
TikTok's a psyop by the Chinese to fuck up the minds of our youth and some other people too. So let's talk quite a lot about these TikTokers we stalk and know. Oh, TikTok fucking blows.
Hey guys.
We are going to meet Jada, and we're going to learn a little bit about Jada and who she is.
Hey guys, it's Jada, and a lot of you guys have been asking me what my age is. So I'm here to answer the question for you guys. So my biological age is 22, but I choose to identify as 18 because 22 is closer to 30, and I didn't want to be 22 anymore. So I am identifying as 18 now, and I can identify as what the fuck I want to. So you guys can't tell me shit. You can't tell me I'm not 18 because I changed my age to 18.
So I have a question for you,
Please.
Mike. Here's a conundrum. Let's say that she sends you nudes, and you're like, "Oh, these are great." You know, you're checking out her nudes on your phone, and then the next day she comes on social media. She says, "You know what? Actually, I'm 16. I changed
you
my
burned the
mind."
phone.
Yeah. Fuck. Been looking at CP all night. God damn you, Jada.
I kind of like this attitude because then all these old wrinkly whores can just identify as 18. You know, they're useful again.
That's enough about my wife. God, Mike, we said we wouldn't go there on this show.
I'm sorry.
This is ridiculous. I like that she goes, I'm 22, but I identify as 18 because 22 is so darn close to 30.
It's a very specific form of imagination because she's saying, I want to be a different age. I want to imagine what it would be like to be another age. Well, like 4 years ago. Something's still in my
yeah, right,
memory.
exactly. All right. So let's see. More from Jada explaining that really you can be anything you want to be. And in some ways, she's right. In other ways, not so much.
This is my last time addressing this situation. And the fact that you guys are trying to tell me like I'm a black girl or I'm something else or a mix is beyond me. I'm a white girl. You can see my hair is blonde. This is like my real fucking hair. And another thing, you guys are like accepting to like LGBTQ and stuff, but like not accepting to me. Like it's
the way she said Q, I think she was talking about LGBT and QAnon. Because she really separated that from the rest of the
LGBT and of course our dear leader.
Yeah.
To like LGBTQ and stuff, but like not accepting to me. Like it's 2023. We can be anything we want nowadays. If I said I was an airplane, then I'm a motherfucking airplane. Thank you. Goodbye. I am a white girl.
All right, now I think she might be trolling us with that airplane
I wonder about
comment.
that, but what I also wonder is, because she's 18, let's not forget. But what I do wonder is how common, like, is this just a widespread thing on social media? Or is it going to be a thing where people like identify as whatever race and gender and whatever the fuck they want in the future?
Oh, I know I will be, for sure.
yeah, Karl and the Dilbert guy and this girl.
So I like that she says, you can tell that I'm white because of my blonde hair.
Yeah.
Never mind my black skin. let's
skin
ignore that. Just look at my blonde hair.
But the reason I like that video is, I don't know if you caught, the first thing out of her mouth was, I'm addressing this for the last time.
Yeah, I always like that.
This has been a constant issue in my life for some reason. I can't figure out why, but I've had enough of it.
Hank W78 with $5. This is my favorite podcast with 2 disabled hosts. Yes. Oh. What other podcast has 2 disabled hosts?
Something.
Running the show. It is something.
It's nice to be the best of something, you know?
Cartographer with $5. Hey, Mike, I finally checked out your show. That Charlie Sheen episode is really good. I remember that winning phase in my high school when it happened. Oh. Yeah, I enjoyed Charlie Sheen on Why Are You Laughing?
Tiger Blood saga?
Yes.
Yes. Well, Karl is going to be on an episode on Sunday, a bonus episode.
We just recorded it today, in fact.
Yes.
The Tucker Max.
Yeah, that'll be bonus on both of our Patreons.
Yeah, we'll put it up on the WTP Patreon as well. But people who remember Tucker Max, I was a fan of that guy. And I lost touch, but I got caught up thanks to Mike and Craig. So
yes.
Thanks, guys.
Karl really fanboyed out. It was nice.
Oh, stop it. Someone had to defend the guy. You guys are like, these are all lies and bullshit. I'm like, I think it's based on a true story.
Karl's like, actually, this guy is pretty cool. I don't know if you guys understand.
My internet hero. All right, one more from Jada. She's going to explain to us what it takes for us to be able to identify her as a black woman, aside from just having eyes that work. Sorry, Mike.
I find it funny how Malaria Kyle's trying to tell me what race I am. Like, are you a doctor? No. So you might want to shut up.
All right, so I guess I got to reach out to Dr. Steve now and see if he thinks she's a black woman.
Hey, Doc, what race am I?
Yeah, right.
If you could ignore the hospice patients for a few minutes.
I didn't realize that doctors were uniquely qualified to explain what race people were. That's news to me. Zachary Brewster with $2. He says, ever poop in the shower and stop it down the drain? I'll give you a no on that one. I don't even pee in the shower. Mike, what about you?
No, I've peed in the shower. I don't make a habit of it. Mm-hmm. It's surprisingly rare how often I shit in the shower and try to mash it down with my foot.
Surprisingly rare. Like once a month, you're saying? Like once a fortnight? What do you mean?
It's incredibly rare.
Incredibly rare. Okay.
But here's one that I want to ask more people, because I found out it's common for people to piss in the pool.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know about that?
Well, I've learned about that more recently, yes. I didn't think that was a thing people did. Now I realize everyone does it.
It's ridiculous. Was that you talking about that? It's ridiculous. If it was you that I heard talking about that, then I have
It wasn't
your back.
me. No,
because
no.
a wild thing that I've heard pop up on like multiple podcasts where people are just like, "Oh yeah, no, I piss in the pool all the time."
Yeah.
And they're
it seems
like,
rude, doesn't it?
It seems it's disgusting. I don't understand why you would even want to.
Well, I understand why you'd want to, because getting up and going inside to use the bathroom is annoying.
Piss outside. You can still do it. Well, all right, never mind.
Here's my rule for peeing in the pool. You have to be at least waist deep in it for it to be okay. Because if you're just standing on the side of the deep end, that's a problem.
Well, the reasoning is people are like, oh, that thing about the water turning blue is a myth. It's like, no, you won't get caught, but why would you do it still?
Right, that's not the point. Dave Owens with $5. This podcast would be way better with Stuttering John and Chad as hosts. Well, I mean, if you want two disabled people other than us.
I agree with that, actually. If they're willing to start it up.
All right, this next TikTok came in from Brandon McAfee from the Drew and Mike show. Okay. And he says, I would like a full breakdown of this TikTok star and a very descriptive wording to provide Blind Mike with a visual component. Thanks.
Thank you,
so
sir.
this is a visual one, but I'll explain what's going on. Okay. And the people who are watching, maybe they can give me their descriptions too. Let me know what you guys think. This is a... All right. This is a woman wearing a two-piece bikini. She's probably 400 pounds. She might be 500. I'm not a good judge of this.
Okay.
But she's at least 400 pounds. She's enormous. And she's doing a dance routine with her boyfriend.
Okay.
Who's in great shape. Who's in amazing shape. And I guess that's where the comedy comes in. Let's see.
Well, I'm hard. Let's see where it goes.
When I say a two-piece, now her bottoms, I could use them as a sleeping bag, but on her, it's not leaving a lot to the imagination, unfortunately.
All right.
This is brutal right here. Oh God, her ass. Oh, she just did the sexy thing where she like leaned back towards the camera and showed your cleavage. Oh,
okay.
God. The guy just, so her back's facing the camera and he's wrapped around her. He's trying to grab her ass, but his arms won't even get close to it. So it's just like on her hips. He can't get them any further. She tried to do a split. Okay. Thanks, Brandon. Thanks for that. I hope no one's eating dinner right now.
I like that he's just like, hey, Karl, I'd like to hear how you would describe this.
Yeah, I know. Not an easy task. Ask for $2. I bet she's one of the 7. You might be right about that. Her boyfriend was a black man, so go figure. Dave Owens with $2. Nothing worse than a flat sell. I would agree with you on that. Guys, I am excited to say, now, as you know, sometimes things that we do on other podcasts bleed into Who Are These Socials, because both Mike and myself have other shows that we do, and there's a lot of topics that come up. One of those topics this week especially is Chad Zumock.
Yes.
Now, Chad is claiming that Aaron from Steel Toe hired hitmen to punch him in the face.
Okay.
That's the latest thing that he's doing. I don't want to get into that right now. That's not
right. I understand.
The point. What I want to show you is that he has decided to start doing a Baylen Dupree impression.
What a bizarre.
I was very excited about this.
Can I tell you, folks? I can only blame Chad for this one, but I just want everyone to know the scope of this. That when we were recording Why You Laughing today, I got in the room maybe 1 minute after Craig and Karl did, and literally the first words I heard were Baylen Dupree.
No, in my defense,
he can't stop talking about it.
In my defense, Craig goes, I'm really enjoying Who Are These Socials? And I said, oh, yeah, thanks. And what I was saying was I did a bonus show with Dick Masterson and Sean last night. We did the WATP, the Dick Show crossover for each of our Patreons. And at the end of the show, I introduced them to Baylen Dupree because I was talking about these Tourette's girls that I'm obsessed with. So that's what we were talking about.
I'm just saying, I think it's brilliant of Chad to use your kryptonite against you.
You're right. And check this out. I'm going to have to scrub to 3 minutes and 50 seconds in.
Okay.
But you are going to
I just want to do comedy and tell jokes. That's it. Yeah, buddy. You're done. You're done.
Nailed it. Perfect Baylen Dupree impression right there.
It'd be great if Karl played that and was just like, is it just me? Is Chad getting like kind of attractive? No, he's looking good.
Yeah. I mean, I used to think he was fat, but he actually carries that weight well. All right.
You're done.
Now that we've talked about Baylen Dupree, I have one quick update for us. She got a question 2 days ago. Have you ever gotten in trouble with the authorities because of a tick?
Oh.
See? Now you're intrigued.
I'd be curious to know this. All right. I'll play along.
Yeah, I have. So, as many people know, I can't drive. But I can fuck your mom. Fuck them kids. And fuck you too. Baskin Robbins. So, I think the first time it happened, I was going through 1 little wiener, 2 little, 3 little raining wieners. Do. I was going through TSA in the airport on the way to the Dr. Phil show last year, and I fucked his mom. I flipped off the TSA, like the security guard who was going through luggage, and he looked.
I want Tourette's just to be able to flip off and swear at TSA officers. Bravo. You are, again, my hero. Baylen Dupree. Wow.
She definitely carries it the best as well.
When life gives you ticks, you make Tixinade. Well done. I'm sorry. What was that, Mike?
I do love the way she's incorporated like making jokes about fucking kids and fucking Dr. Phil's mom. Like there's definitely a talent to this, I will say.
There's a reason why she's as famous as she is.
She is the best.
And why she's made WATS the greatest podcast about social media ever.
Looked at me. Like, I literally, like, flipped him off, gave him a dirty look, like, hold on yours. And I was like, give me a second. So I basically, like, looked at him. This is gonna set off my tick on, like, 12 different levels. I literally looked at him and I was like, okay. And he looked at me like, ma'am, what? And I was like, looking at him. I did it again. Okay. And then I did it again after that because I had to do it 3 times. And he looked at me and he was like, and then he looked at my dad and my mom. He goes, oh my God, fuck you. He's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. My daughter has Tourette's.
It'd be great if the mom and
I'm
dad
over
just started
here
ticking
being mad
too,
at you.
like the whole family.
No, I think it'd be funnier if they grabbed her by the arm and said, you come with me, young lady. What are you doing flipping off that TSA officer? How dare you? That'd be great.
But that my daughter has. So it was like really like, oof. Played off like a little wiener.
She should really go into stand up.
She is very entertaining and like
She
an
is.
interesting person.
Well, I like, Mike, you like to complain about my obsession with Tourette's girls.
Sure.
And then as soon as I start playing a video, you're like, hee.
It's not a complaint, it's a worry about my past.
Okay, all right. Because I can tell you enjoy it. I can tell that you're loving it over here.
I like imagining being like, if I was just behind them in line where I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I know.
They're having
That's
this
what I
silent
mean.
standoff. What's happening?
she's fun everywhere she goes. Justin Erd with $1. Thank you very much. All right. We haven't done this in a minute, but I want to bring this back.
Karl Hamburger, you've been down too long in your Facebook feed. Oh, what's becoming of thee?
Now, I've mentioned this before, but I'll reiterate. I'm not a fan of Facebook, and the reason why I'm not is because for some reason, people like to post the most depressing bullshit on Facebook. And I think social media, like all media, should be either informative or entertaining or something. Sure. But it should not be a place where you put your depressing shit like your dog dying or whatever you want to put on there to bum me out.
Something is a good word. Just be something.
Something.
Don't make us wonder what this is.
So I went on Facebook today and I was scrolling through and Greg posted a hard day today. And underneath that, he reposted photos of his teenage daughter who committed suicide.
Jesus.
This was her birthday. Very cute blonde girl. And she says, and he says, I love you so much. We miss you so badly. Broken heart emoji. Happy birthday in heaven. This is why I don't go on Facebook anymore. It's not fun. It's not a fun place. And also, I don't think suicide gets you to heaven. But I don't know. What do I know? I don't know all the rules. I could be wrong.
I never thought about that. I guess that's true.
I think that's true.
You should comment that.
Well, I was going to. I know it doesn't help with your life insurance. I don't know about the heaven and hell thing, to be honest. All right. That's enough of my Facebook feed. That's too depressing. Let's move on. I brought my next segment just for that.
Hey, gang, just checking in here. A buddy of mine had a daughter who killed himself. All right, next topic.
All right, moving on.
All these socials.
Who are these Instagrammers?
Let's head back over to Instagram. Now, I mentioned this before, but the Instagram Reels sucks. The interface sucks.
Yes.
I'm going to do my best. Because what happens is when you load the video, it automatically starts playing without sound. And then you turn on the sound and then you can't restart it. I don't know why. Don't know why they made it that way.
There's a problem that Craig has voiced often as well. And I will say to you what I always say to him. Don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, well, right. And I'm not asking for answers. I'm not asking you to solve my problems here. I just wanted to vent. I just wanted to be heard, Mike. That's all. Anyway, I think... honestly, there's something that they talk about on No Agenda, which is a podcast I enjoy quite a bit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of talk right now about banning TikTok. And
Yes.
they talk about banning it for some pretty good reasons. You know, it's controlled by the Chinese, and who knows what the government is doing with the information they're collecting, the data they're collecting, and whatnot. But really, the real reason to ban TikTok is that it's getting all the advertising dollars. And because Instagram sucks, and Instagram Reels sucks, no one's using that.
Right.
So they're not getting all the advertising money. So that's why they need to ban it.
It's literally like the joke about Instagram Reels is that it's become TikTok like a month later. It's like where older people watch their TikToks.
Yes. All right. So this is a bizarre one. This is a woman, Brooke, who lives in her car with her dog.
Yes.
And she decided to put together a tutorial on how to use the bathroom, number 2, when you live in your car.
This is for all the people wondering, by the way, where it's like, geez, if I lived in my car, how would I shit?
Well, right. And a lot of cars don't have bathroom facilities in them.
That's true, too. Yeah. Another reason for wonderment.
Didn't know if you were aware of that or not. So she's going to explain it to us. Oh, look at how quickly I caught that. I might be able to pull this off. Here we go.
Yes.
I'm Brooke, and I live full-time in my SUV with my dog Pippa, and this is quite literally how I poop. This is how I do it. I get a tall kitchen bag. I find that this size, for some reason, just works the best. Then I rip the seam on the side so I can adjust it so it can fit my body. I then just will simply pull it around my body, squat down, just like you would if you were outside, pull it up in the front in case I also need to pee, and then just poop right in the bag. Then I have some rocks in here to show you. I tie off the bag as close to the poop as possible so it's nice and sealed in there. Then I put it into a Tupperware container where I also store my dog's poop for the day, and it keeps the smell out. Then I obviously go throw this away as soon as I possibly can. So I hope this helps. Bye.
Not right away, but as soon as I can.
Hi,
honey, whose Tupperware is that? Oh, it's Brooks. Brooks! Never mind. Brooks Tupperware. Never.
So my favorite part is that she ended that with, hope this helps.
Well, yeah, helps with what?
As if to say, like, for all of you out there who live in your car and haven't known how to shit.
I hope we're not just shitting in a river like an idiot. And also, Mike, she goes through this whole tutorial on how she rips the bag and how she covers her ass with it. Couldn't you just say I shit in a garbage bag? Wouldn't we understand? Like, okay, I get it. That makes sense.
What do you mean?
Oh my God. So some of the comments out here are pretty funny. Like this one. I like to put mine in a Tupperware container and then microwave it. But be careful not to nuke it for too long or the nutrients come out. Follow me for more recipes. And then to your point, the next comment is, I hope this helps with what? And then why would you post this?
Well, this is what I love about, particularly like TikTok, but anything on social media in general. And you point this out all the time, that we like celebrate victimhood now.
Yes,
like it's not a thing you're embarrassed by. It's a badge of honor. And like we did an episode of Why You Laughing about the original Kings of Comedy. And something I didn't know about Steve Harvey is that he was homeless, like in his early to mid 20s. Like he lived out of his car and shit like that. And the reason I know that story is because he told it after he became very successful.
Not during it. Yeah, good point. I don't think he was all that prideful like she is over here. A little too much pride in how you shit in a bag. All right, so staying on Instagram Reels, Vinny Paulino sent me this video, and what this is. So I guess, and you might know this, Mike. So maybe you can shed some light on this. Sami Zayn turned on Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble.
Why would I know anything about this?
I know that was my joke.
I'm an adult man. What do you mean?
Well, Vinny knows about it. Anyway, this kid Derek, I say kid, he's an adult, was devastated by this happening.
Okay.
I don't know if they're like, I guess the plot line is that they're related, they're something like that. So he can't believe that someone would do this to someone they're related to. And this is him flipping out at the Royal Rumble. Oh, shit. I hit the wrong thing. I'm always good for one of those hitting the wrong things thing.
Everyone pretend it didn't happen.
I'll take it out in post.
Oh, good.
58-28.
And turned on Roman Reigns at Royal Rumble. Derek was devastated.
Blood! Don't shoot it, Jay! Jay, get Becky there! Help! Save me! Jay! Turn around! Look at this stunned dude! Save yourself! You hurt him! You hurt his heart! How dare you!
It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Sit down, buddy.
Take a freaking hug! His blood! His blood!
It's okay.
But first, I gotta help him.
Okay, that's very nice of you. I think there's plenty of people out there helping him.
He's my friend. I trust him being the bloodline. And this is Roman Reigns' biggest David Zayn. It's concerned. I would like a hug of David Zayn.
Okay, well, that's not gonna happen.
This conversation right now that's happening is long after Royal Rumble's over. Everyone is cleared out, and this woman's still sitting here with whatever this guy is.
I like that woman going, well, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, I know. He's like, I want to go hug him.
Trying to empathize.
She's like, well, he doesn't need a hug right now.
It was blood. It was blood to me. Not over this.
You don't have to be over it, but we are going to go through it. And Sami Zayn
The best part about this is I imagine, because of the way this is shot, that his family members are the ones shooting it and then posting it on social media to goof on him. Hey, look at our retarded son and how invested he is in these wrestling storylines. Like an idiot.
I didn't take into consideration because once I realized what was happening, I felt a little bad for the guy. And then
I know.
Good to point out that his dad is like, look at this fucking idiot.
I mean, look, if you got great content, why not share it? I get it. I understand how that works.
Can I tell you something though? Like, I do kind of envy, like, even this guy or like the "Remember It's Still Real to Me, Damn It" guy.
Yes,
from
right. Similar,
like,
yeah.
I envy caring about anything like that. Like, I really like, not that I wouldn't care, but the emotions I would show if you were like, "Hey, Mike, we've got your entire family tied up and we're holding them hostage." I'd be like, ah, damn. Jeez, I wish you weren't doing that.
I was watching. Someone posted a video when the Bills lost to the Bengals in the playoffs. This past NFL season. There's like a big gathering in Buffalo, all these guys and girls hanging out in the house watching the game. And this dude was so pissed. He just grabbed the coffee table and shoved it through the TV. The TV falls down off the wall, shatters everywhere. It's like, buddy, it's okay. We've never won the Super Bowl before. We won't again this year. Calm down.
In 2011, the Red Sox had like a historic collapse. Yeah. And I was in college, and they lost on the last night of the season. The Yankees won to get in the playoffs, and the Red Sox lost and were kicked out of the playoffs.
Yeah.
And I just went to bed, and my roommate, I just hear a smashing of glass, and I was like, "Well, I'll deal with that tomorrow." He just punched through the television.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah, I get it. I get getting invested.
I admire it in a way.
One of the things that we like to do on Who Are These Socials is check out the music people are posting.
That's right.
Yes, there's some talent out there. You know, the record labels no longer are the ones curating this for us. We get to find the great artists without them.
It's up to us.
Who are these socials?
Who are these music people?
I like that one, but I like this one too.
Who are these music? Who are these music?
All right. So this one comes in from Mayor Wirtz in the Discord. I think I mentioned this last week. We have a Who Are These Socials channel in the Who Are These Podcast Discord server. The link to that is on the website, whoarethese.com. And in the Who Are These Socials channel, I go in there and I look at what you guys post. I like your recommendations. I appreciate that. Some of the 15-minute long videos and 20-minute long videos are tough, but thank you for the recommendations. And that's where this one came from. This is Mission Man with How Do You Want to Be Great? This is the official video of that. You like hip hop, Mike?
I do.
All right, you're gonna enjoy this then.
All right, good.
Want to be great? Do you believe in fate? Is it your destiny to be the best that would ever be? Top overall pick, super slick, sure thing, pure wing that can guard 1 through 5, still easily arrive at the Hall of Fame because
as
you
soon
got
as I
all
heard
the game.
how the mic was, I would be like, oh, I can't post this. There's that popping sound in the mic that he has.
That's the worst part. So the video itself, what you're not seeing is this guy's shooting hoops. Like, I don't know, at a park or in his driveway, and it's very dark out. So there's like one street light on that kind of illuminates it a little bit. And this song's all about just like being the best, and he's shooting these hoops.
In every single statistic.
I'm just saying, if he's so delusional that he thinks he's very good, at least have the self-awareness to be like, oh, the equipment isn't good. Like, nothing about this is right.
I didn't even realize this. In the title, it says, my NBA 2K hip-hop song submission.
I'm sure this is to be in the video game.
I wonder if it made the video game. I'm not even sure. I don't play that, so maybe.
Everyone gives you the game-winning shot, and you always hit it. Even if you take shots from beyond half court, you'll still hit more than half, of course. Whether you're playing organized or on street mode, everyone knows you're a walking cheat code. 0 weaknesses with OP strengths. You can grab the board and then go the length. In just 3 bounces, everyone denounces their own crown since you're the greatest so far.
By the way, he's doing layups and shit. He's dribbling like with just his right hand, like the worst white guy dribbling you've ever seen, and then just like going up and laying it up. It doesn't look great, but I don't know.
I can't get over the image of this guy walking into like the offices of EA Sports just with a file and slamming it on someone's desk. Here's my submission.
Yeah. Like Rupert Pumpkin sitting there, you know, will he see me now? No, he's not here yet. Just hold tight. If you want to just leave it here at the desk, we'll take a look at it. No. I want to meet with, all right.
Yeah. Where's Mr. Madden out playing golf?
All right. We're going to keep playing this. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but I want to get to the chorus. I think you're going to really enjoy the chorus.
Okay.
One of the brightest stars. Do you still have that drive to be better than the next generation so that every single rookie sensation can only be hoping to play for second? Because no matter how great the legend, we won't even waste a mention. Because your name needs to be said in a different breath than all the rest. How do you want to be great? How do you want to be great?
You missed that shot. Whoops.
How do you want to be great? How do you want to be great?
Now, I don't know a lot about hip hop, but I do understand how to write a catchy chorus.
Yes.
And to come up with a melody that becomes an earworm. And this right here, how do you want to be great, is not it. That's not it. That's not going to get people's toes tapping. I'm sorry.
I'm just picturing any like college kid or something playing NBA 2K.
Yeah.
Just scrolling through, trying to pick your team, and all of a sudden you're like, what is this music? I don't understand. Why would they choose this?
Why would this ever be in a video game? This is depressing.
I like that he set such specific goals. He's not like, I want this to be a hit. He's like, listen, as long as it gets into NBA 2K, I'm satisfied.
And by the way, if you're watching the video right now, he's doing that thing. Like when you get bored shooting hoops, you start doing like trick shots. He's behind the hoop trying to throw it over the backboard and into the basket right now.
You want to be great? Do you want to elevate and celebrate with your teammates? What form does your dream take? Do you want to lead the league in assists, throwing perfect dish at the perfect dish, setting others up so their shots all swish on the underhanded scoop alley-oop, or do you want to be the one to throw it?
Like the piano overlaps with itself.
Yeah. I mean, listen, Curtis Blow, Eat Your Heart Out. This is the greatest rap song about basketball ever written, I have to say. All right. One more thing I want to get to.
Okay.
And this is actually, you know what? We're heading back to TikTok.
TikTok's a psyop by the Chinese to fuck up the minds of our youth and some other people too. So let's talk quite a lot about these TikTokers we stalk and know. Oh, TikTok fucking blows.
Mikey Shit says, Larry Bird is rolling over in his grave. Yes. Well played. All right. So this is one that you found. This is a woman who has a lot of sweatshirts, and she's got a whole warehouse of them, and she's stocked up and ready to sell. And this is insane.
So this is my warehouse, and I have over 8,000 sweatshirts launching this Saturday, so let me show you what's going to be available. First up is the Overthinker Since Birth with Just Breathe written on the inner sleeve. Then we've got the I Think Too Much with Your Thoughts Are Not Facts as your personal reminder. Next up is the Emotional Crew Neck with the That's Okay embroidered on the sleeve, but now there's also a mini version so you can match your little one. Then there's
So Mike labeled this Wear Your Depression. Every single one of these sweatshirts is showing someone who's not doing well emotionally.
We've actually got a long sleeve tee where along the arm it outlines where you should cut against the vein. And that's a hot item this
And it
this
comes
summer.
in red, so easy cleanup. You can your siblings will have it after you're long gone. They'll still be able to wear it.
It's such a
which is
strange
nice.
instinct, and I assume there are some people that genuinely have depression that are like this, but I think it's usually a red flag for people that like want to feel like they have depression but don't really, like to brag, to put it on your hoodie, like
Right.
I want to fucking kill myself is a bizarre instinct.
Well, it's also they have a sweatshirt that says overthinker. And I would say keep thinking. You haven't gotten there yet. I don't think
picked the right
overthinking is not the problem here. Let's continue
a
on.
mini version so you can match your little one. Then there's the infamous I'm Pretty Cool But I Cry a Lot hoodie with white tears here on the sleeve, and this one will also come in a kid's version. It's also going to be available in this really pretty
In
sage
case
color.
you
The
don't
anxious crew neck
actually
and pink is
cry
next-
but you want to pretend you are, we have tears already on the sleeve.
Well, I like that she says, well, we have the I Cry a Lot. It's also available in baby sizes. It should only be available in baby sizes. That's only a sweater that a baby should be wearing.
If you're wearing a matching outfit with that child, you look fucking ridiculous.
Yes. Hyperion9997 with $10 Canadian who says, I want to make a bland Mike joke, but he's too nice. So here's money. Oh,
Hey.
well, thank you. Bland Mike.
I don't care for that.
It's not bad. Also, you know, something else that I won't do on this show, I see on a lot of other shows. I'm not going to make fun of Canadian money. I like Canadian money.
That's big of you. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
accept it as well. You know what? Now that I've thought about it, I'll also take it.
Send me your loonies. I'm fine with that. Christina Marie with $5. I'm disappointed that I don't see more super chats on Super Chat Thursday. Let's go, chatters. Yes.
Thank you, Christina. Yeah,
Chrissy,
it's fine. It's about
yes.
time someone brought this up.
I know. I mean, I'm obviously too prideful to say it, but thank you for saying that for us.
No, it is nice of you, Christina.
All right, let's finish up this video. Let's see what else she's selling.
Up, and the sleeve reminder for this one is "This too shall pass." Then we've got the Doing My Best in this new mauvey berry color that says "And that's enough." Backed by popular demand is the Practice Empathy hoodie, which will also be available on a crew neck. The OG Overthinker is restocking in this burnt orange color with "Breathe in and breathe out" embroidered on the inner wrist. The Migraine Brain will also be making a comeback in this pretty forest green shade. And the brand new Sensory Overload hoodie will be launching with the sleeve reminder being "Taking time to recharge is not selfish." Then we have 2 new hats coming to the
Who
shop. and
are
of
these
course we had to add those
advertisements
little
for?
reminders,
That
so
like
this-
everything in your wardrobe says, not says metaphorically, literally says I'm mentally ill.
Yeah, I know, right? Now, Mike, you're going to be shocked by this. I don't know if you've done any more research into this, but get ready. The sizes range from small to 5XL.
That is probably a must. Yeah. I would
So
think.
I have a feeling this warehouse she's showing us in a few months is going to be full of smalls, mediums, and larges. I don't know why these aren't moving. I can't figure it out. It's just the two. We're all out of 2Xs, 3Xs, 4Xs. 5Xs sold out day one.
I like someone that wears a 5XL thinking, you know what my problem is? I'm an overthinker. I'm a classic overthinker.
You're right.
That's my issue.
By the way, at the WATP merch store, we have a new sweatshirt. Just says "Moody Cunt." So if you want to check that out,
that would actually now we'd move some product. I think.
your friends will think you're hilarious with your Moody Cunt shirt. Oh boy, we're having too much fun. So I got to put an end to that by playing voicemails. If people want to communicate with us, a great way to do that is to call the voicemail number, which is the Who Are These Podcast voicemail number, which I don't have memorized, but somebody probably does. You can find it on whoarethese.com if you want to get in contact with us. And also, I have a P.O. box now on our website, whoarethese.com. If you want to send me treats in the mail or an Anthrax CD.
Yeah. Or a nice hoodie, a nice stylish hoodie to describe Karl's mood.
All right, here we go. Let's see what's going on.
Hey, Karl, this is for WATS. I don't know if you are familiar with the movie The King of Comedy. If you're not, you should be.
I am.
But Pete Gauricio very much reminds me of Rupert Pupkin.
Oh, yeah.
And then when you mentioned that he has a teddy bear audience, I came up with this, and you're responsible for me coming up with this.
All right, let's hear it.
Pete Gauricio's new Rupert Pupkin. His number one fan is Teddy Ruxpin. Hopefully that's better than Cyrax. Love the show. See ya.
See ya. A lot of build up for that. I liked it, though. Thank you. I have brought up the King of Comedy many times. Many times.
I think we probably did during that segment, actually.
Probably, yes. Gut for $2. This show is almost as good as Subreddit Surfers.
Hey.
It's subreddit surfing, but thank you.
We should be so lucky.
I appreciate that. Well, look we're the only show that doesn't have a potato, and yet we're still pulling it off. I think that's pretty impressive.
That's true.
If you ask me.
This message is for WATF. What's up, Karl and Mike? This is Rex Sexton. Now, the last remaining bastion of men-only spaces is playing video games with your buddies from high school and college.
Sure.
So I can't just randomly call my friend and be like, hey, bro, thinking of you, wanted to see how you're doing, or they'll think I'm, But in my group, for a little while, my friend has randomly been going in the Discord, but nobody really calls him out on it because it's just Kyle being a fucking weirdo. Then the other day, I brought up the TikTok Tourette's girls, and Kyle goes, oh, yeah, I've been watching Baylen Dupree for a while now, and it all finally clicked. So now the extent of our conversation is a constant rotation of 6 guys just going, girl, you're working with nasty ass, and fucking right in the pussy. So thanks for that. I'm going to hang up now.
Hey, put the phone down and put the ranch down, buddy. I am telling you, there is something about if you watch enough of Baylen and even Sweet Anita, You get to a certain point where you just can't help it. It just you just have the same ticks.
Put the ranch down. I do. That's the cream of the crop as far as catchphrases. But
You're
I like
done.
that we're changing lives here. Is what it really boils down
You're
to.
done. Pork Boy 23 with $5. I started writing a song about Stutcho a while back. Really need to finish it. Yeah, you might want to finish that before he stops doing a show in October.
He's coming back, I hear.
He says he's coming back. I hope that's true. All right, a couple more voicemails.
Hey, this is Miguel, your only other Mexican fan from Michigan. This is for WATS. I love the idea about the Tourette's contest. I do see a flaw in your logic, though, about who might win. You said if a hot girl will probably get more votes than anyone else. This is your listeners and viewers,
I'm worried
Karl.
about this, too.
I don't think you have to worry about hot girls, much less any girls calling or watching.
All right.
So, or entering the contest. So I think you're going to be on a level playing field for everyone. So, I don't know. Just want to point that out. See ya.
All right. Let me rephrase that. But by hot girls, I mean like Vic-esque.
Oh, okay. All right. Good. I'm glad you.
I understand.
Because I was going to say, shame on this guy for not having a little more respect. You've got Hannah. You've got Vic. That's two more than I've got for.
He said hot girls, though.
See,
I'm kidding. I
Based on
love
the voice,
Hannah
that's
and
too
Vic.
much.
They're great girls. We love them all. All right, one more.
Hey, Karl, this voicemail is for the Who Are These Socials. Just wanted to call in, and I feel like this is a safe place where I can really tell you about my disability. I've been hiding in plain sight, Karl, this whole time. And I think that's why me and you get along so well. Go fuck yourself, Karl.
BPG, band practice guy. I didn't realize he had Tourette's all this time.
I'm honored. I'm honored that he broke that news here.
Yeah, it actually makes a lot of sense. Because otherwise, that's just an annoying thing to yell out all the time.
Otherwise, it's just an insane man.
The Area 51 writer didn't give us any money, but this person did say you guys should cover Cyrax. That guy is a lol cow poster child. We started to last week, but
I tried my best.
Mike was going to dig in deeper. I don't know. Maybe there was a rabbit hole.
As far as I can tell, unless someone wants to come up with like a curated list of bullet points to go through with me, as far as I can tell, he's just a mentally challenged guy that people mock on the internet. So
nothing wrong
I
with
haven't
that.
found a good spot to start.
Okay. That is
the
the
main
bread and
issue.
butter for this show, by the way. I hope you know that.
I understand. but
Okay.
it just seems...
Don't act like you're above that all of a sudden.
Listen, guys, I wouldn't dare mock people that are down on their luck.
We wouldn't be pulling in $32 in super chats an episode if it weren't for these.
That's pretty
Dave
good.
owes
I
a
should
$2.
rethink.
Dave owens $2 says Vic and Hannah are part of the 7. Oh, because somebody wrote above that
Yes.
Vic was a Rochester 7, so I guess the two of them combined. I get it. Let's not make fun of the review girls, please. We appreciate them. The Area 51 Rider, $5 Canadian super sticker. I love Canadian dollars. Keep them coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all
We'll
for
see if
it.
they spend as well as American dollars.
They don't, but I still appreciate it. I still appreciate any type of. Let's face it, guys. All currency is fake, right?
Damn straight,
So,
baby.
yeah.
My Bitcoin.
Yes. Christina Marie, another $2. You need a mod on YouTube. Hint, hint, please. I have a
the
feeling
comments getting bad?
Well, I guess I don't know. It all looks fine to me, but I have a feeling she would get mad with power, though. I'd probably be
I
kicked
feel like
off the show.
based on the comments that I've heard, I'm willing to give Christina the job. I feel like she's got
Really?
what it takes. Yeah.
You think that it's getting too spicy in our chat over here?
Yeah, I like someone to, really temper the waters.
And never give a female power. Female mods are terrible. Everyone who's weighing in on this is saying
If
that's
Benny
not a good
Loco is not
idea.
available.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously she's my first choice,
Yeah.
Benny Loco, but if she's not available, then here's another suggestion. This is a pretty good one. $2 from Justin. Be more funny.
We try, man. What do you want from us?
Be more funny.
That's a good point, sir. Stupid TV. All right, that's enough for this week. Another very fun and riveting episode. Educational, I would
yes.
say. Episode of Who Are These Socials? Blind Mike Geary, thank you so much for joining us. Blindmike.net is where you can go to find links to all the things that Mike is up to, which includes, take it away, sir.
Well, Why You Laughing with Karl will be up on Sunday. That's a bonus episode, so you have to subscribe to the Patreon to get that one. Or you can check it out on Karl's Patreon as well. It'll be up on both. And so if you want episodes a week early or bonus episodes, make sure you subscribe to our Patreon. All links are at blindmike.net. You can also find WATS there, the audio feeds, Blind Mike Project, my YouTube page, all of that. Blindmike.net is where you can find that. And I would suggest going to whoarethese.com as well, right?
Yes, whoarethese.com is the unofficial home of Who Are These Socials. We post all of the episodes in audio format that are nicely edited together. I don't do a lot of editing on the actual show content, but we make sure that the audio sounds fantastic. I know it's not always perfect as we're just playing random videos off the internet. So we normalize and compress and do all the things you need to do to make it sound great. So you can check that out on there, or wherever you listen to podcasts. You can obviously subscribe and make sure that you're getting Who Are These Socials every Friday morning. That's coming in to your podcasting app. And you can check me out on Who Are These Podcasts and The Creep Off are the two shows that I do. And Mike, I just want to tell you, this ends a marathon for me. Yesterday, well, Tuesday night, I always do the Drew and Mike show every other week. So I went on there and talked to them for an hour about some things. And then I did my Creep Off bonus show Wednesday morning, followed closely by Who Are These Podcasts, our midweek show, Wednesday afternoon. Then I called into the Anthony Cumia show to talk about what's going on with Chad Zumock. Then I did a bonus show last night with Dick and Sean. Then I did Why Are You Laughing this afternoon. Now I'm doing Who Are These Socials, and I need a break. I'm not doing any podcasting tomorrow.
The real question is, which was your favorite?
No comment. This has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I thought it was this one.
I think that we
I was sure of it.
My favorite is going to be hitting the end broadcast button momentarily.
All right, everybody.
Well, Mike, it was good to see you.
See you never, bitches.
Who are these socials?
This audience wants to hear, like, whoa!
Who are these socials?
I'm the one who should apologize. Folks, what you were about to see is real.
With Karl.
Okay, we got it.
And Blind Mike.
Who could have thought